Okie dokie everybody, welcome back to me versus Ark. My name's Daniel, and I'm going to start over here by the swamp. I said a few things in the previous video and I completely forgot to do them, so I'm going to do those first, and then we'll do the update that I normally do on what I've done in the base, and then we'll crack on with what I want to get done today. So one of the things I said in the last video was I was going to show you how to get loads and loads and loads of rare flowers and rare mushrooms. What I'm looking for are these little bushes here. Camera away. So on a Therizini you've got 3 attack options. You've got that swipe with the left trigger on console. You have this sort of tickly one with the left trigger, and then you have basically a bite with the 3rd attack. And I'm pretty sure if you do the tickly one, so the left trigger attack, you should. So most of these into rare flowers. The rare mushrooms, I'm just fully aware of that snake over there. I don't think it's going to aggro on us. Apparently not. This is why I came over on the Therizina. Yeah, the rare mushrooms are also down here. But you need one of these mangrove trees. Very. So that's the right attack. That's the C attack. So on this one you need to do the right attack on the trees, and it will turn the trees into tiny pieces of wood. And you'll get some rare mushrooms. I believe if you come down here on a beaver, you'll end up with more. But I don't really fancy being caproed this morning. We've got enough stresses going on today as it is. The only downside with the Therizina is it doesn't get weight reduction on wood and things, but something like a beaver. In theory, come down here, harvest a load of wood. And get a load of rare mushrooms at the same time. I don't need all that. So, don't worry about it. Those, you get all those bulrushy, flowery bits all along there. I think you can, yeah. So somewhere over by that Sarco. Capro. Dimetrodon just behind the... Oh, maybe it's the Dimetrodon. Interesting. Yeah, so there's loads just around there, so you can come down from the top of the... where the top hill is... somewhere there. Just come down, run the edge there. Just be careful of leeches over in that part of the water. As well as the, obviously the capros and snakes and piranhas in the water. Sarcos. Dillos if you're on foot. Something smaller. Now I've loaded you up and you can walk a whole lot slower than you were. Been sort of contemplating what to do next, really. I've done 5 caves out of 10. Wasn't sure whether to do. Wasn't sure whether to push towards the first boss fight or whether to keep going with the caves. But I've ended up on going for the next part of the cave areas, which means we need to go and get wet today. But not just yet. One of the other things I mentioned last week was about a brontosaurus. Never actually showed you the brontosaurus. He was a level 120, just around the corner from where we tamed the Diplo on camera. And then obviously went back and retamed the 140. After it kicked me out on that one particular video. We've got some walls going up. All over the place now. I'm going to use this to bring all the small carnivores in here. So I've already got compies in here. Bring the dillos in. I might even go as far to say bring the raptors in. Because I could do with a little bit more space out here for, well, Rexes and Carnos are a little bit to go in there, really. Where the flyers are for the moment, I think I'm going to try and fill this up a little bit with some terror birds. We've got a load of other leg layers that I'm going to have to find somewhere to put them in here for their eggs, if we can find some. I might even move the Rexes outside and have them sort of as a perimeter guard type thing. Nothing will aggro them, but on that odd chance that a Carno or a Raptor comes down from the top of the weather top down to here, something beefy out there wouldn't be a bad thing. If we do get to taming a Giga before we leave the island, then that will definitely stay outside. They are far too big. Again, loads more walls. I've not actually been on that much since the last recording. I've had a little bit of a break from Ark to avoid a bit of burnout. Been playing Minecraft this week, so that's where most of my time's been spent. I did craft all this up. They're already working. So this is the egg incubator from Genesis 2. So if you're trying to do just a straight up island run, you won't be able to use this. This is just a quality of life thing for me, by all accounts. It means I can put the eggs in there, find out whether I'm actually wasting my time hatching this egg or not, and go from there. So it will tell you the all the stats on the right hand side there, to the sex of the egg and its overall level and the colours. This is probably going to be my new breeding female once she's imprinted, because she's got the highest stat at this point for health and melee. It's going to go towards the army, so that's the only two stats that I need to care about for the army. This male one, he's got the melee damage but he hasn't got the health, but that's not a big issue by all accounts. I'll just need to level his health up a little bit more for the army. So we've got one at this point ready for boss fights. As for the Megatherium army, you're looking at it, 2. And I'm still trying to get the army bred up for the broodmother fight, and I'm now thinking that I might just do 10 Megatherium and then max the rest of it out with the Rexes, because I don't necessarily need to do it with a Megatherium army. It's just, I'm wasting more time trying to breed the right stats into them than I am actually getting the army bred. So that's where I am with that. Done a little bit more inside. Just a little bit of tidying up by all accounts. I've moved the Listros over. I've run out of wood. I've put a little banister in here, up the top. Put a few extra 4 pieces in here, and let's look around the corner. I might just use this space here for generalised cryo fridges. Now I've got the extra space. Do one each for the boss fights, next to it, each one. Try and squeeze 2 in one of these spaces here. We should be good to go. These have fully charged up yet, have they? No, doesn't look like it. We've already got some on the Thyla anyway, so we are good. Respect. Haven't really got any more eggs. I've been grabbing a few. I did get a Therizina egg, apparently. Yeah, I think we're good to go now. We need our Thylacardio friend. We should be fully loaded up with everything we need for today. Basilosarus. That is what we're after. I'm taking some bug repellent just in case we get to a point that I can grab a manta. I doubt it. Don't really use them anyway. We're going to go down on the Megalodon. Where's the weight on it? Definitely has a saddle on there because I went out for a swim with the Megalodon to get a few levels on there. Leather armor just in case. We've got that. We'll just repair you before I forget. I need it for underwater, but we may just so Basilosarus. Why do I want a Basilosarus? Primarily it's for one particular reason, that is that the jellyfish, the Cnidaria, and the electric eels don't throw you off the mount. Every other water-based mount, if they attack it, it will throw you off the mount and essentially leave you stranded in the ocean without a mount, which puts you in a lot of danger. There are 2 caves that are underwater. 2 caves that are underwater, and being stuck in one of those caves without a mount, not good. Oh, don't like that idea. So I'm looking for at least one today on camera. Hopefully have a fairly high level. If we get a pair, brilliant. If I get a higher version of the sex I've already found, even better. And in the meantime, I will do the breeding and the imprinting. I'm gonna need. Should be able to get away with just finding high level male, female, and just breed it once and imprint it. It should be good enough for boss fights. Sorry, not boss fights, the caves. I'm sure slow and careful should be good. We can get. If I can get that done between now and next week, it's in a fairly good position to do the easier underwater cave. I say easier because it will never be easy. It's definitely one where we're going to want respawn shacks to make sure that we are definitely set up for what we need before we go down. There's definitely no winging it. What do you want? Where's that? And what did I leave on the Thursday? Flowers. Yeah, as you can probably tell, the colours are still the Easter event colours. Not sure when the Easter event's actually ending, but already a week past. It'll be a week past Easter Sunday tomorrow. Don't need any of that either. I'll take it. Just a couple of sharks. Not very high level. That's okay. I suspect the sharks will try and take a chunk out of us in a second, but if not, not a problem. meat whilst we're here. Some meat. On your way down. Sources on the island first. Oh, tech. It's in here, double tech. I need another Anki. That's 145. Maybe I won't eat that one. It was 145 female, wasn't it? Definitely won't eat that one. Which means now I'll forget about it and come back and just chomp on it straight away. I won't bother taming it on camera. You can send me tame an Anki. Those of you that haven't seen that video, make sure your dinosaur's on passive, grab a crossbow and shoot it in the face with trained arrows until it falls asleep. Oh, same. Please. You can keep that. We're going to take one of those with us. We'll take that with us. And all of this. Definitely need that. Take them in case it's cold. Take them. Take the shotgun. The main reason I'm taking the meat is that the fish meat doesn't heal up quite as much food as I'd like, health as I'd like. Let's just see if I can transfer that over. That's going to take forever otherwise. Gonna need possibly that, take that. Definitely this lot. Another one of those. Don't think we can use that underwater. Might just leave one scuba tank here. Just in case. And I can move. You are on neutral, not that matters, because you shouldn't get anything attack you here. The only thing we need now is Megalodon. Level 5, I'm going to say there's no way that would be that easy. basilosarus just sat just there. I could almost just go and tame that and go down on that, but we need something far more exciting than that. I was going to take those bites out, but you are going to need a little bit of weight, apparently. And I am going to need all this soon. I'm just going to take that tank first, we use that one up. Take out this Bassie before we head down. The level 5 is no good to anybody. And that's one of the issues you get with taking out basilosarus. If you really want some oil, just take one of those out. Remember, you need to breathe. This isn't exactly the highest level. Not used to things with low weight. Might as well save the oil if we can. If I don't need it now, I'm going to need it in the future. So close to home. Well, not home. If we end up taking out any more, I won't bother saving that then. This is kind of a starting to prep for moving on to the next map, even though we haven't done anything for this map yet, by all accounts. Gonna want a bit of gasoline for the next scorched earth. Hopefully we can move now. That's good. Leveling your weight up in a minute. Get that last little bit for your level. Donkey, here it goes. Another donkey. There's my level. Slide area moving up. Oh, apparently, because I went slightly off that edge and we're in the deeper part of the water, that would have been an achievement. Glassies? I don't really want glassy. We have to tame glassies. Not at that level anyway. Some rock hasn't rendered in yet. The reason I've come over to Herbivore Island is supposedly there's more spawn points around here for basilosarus. I understand, so I'm not seeing any. Does work. Excellent. So I read or heard somewhere that if you get above a certain height in the water, the plessies won't come up high enough. Turns out it's true. So if you really wanted to, you could find a high level one, try and get to the surface or as close to the surface as you can get. Just knock it out that way. You wait. In theory, you could just literally sit here and just shoot them with a crossbow, and it wouldn't matter because they won't come up high enough to get you. But not at that level. Below that level again, apparently. Don't need that. Yeah, they are silica piles. Sickless. Go anywhere around the edge of the island, or the island map, on a boat. You'll soon know about lead sicklers. Yeah, I did that once. Made a taming raft near where we are now for our main base. Skirted it round the outside and found at least one lead sickler on the way around. Yeah, it made me have a bad day. Luckily didn't take out the whole of the taming trap. I was taking it up to the frozen north to find Tyrannus. Basilosarus, thank you. 85 female, that's not too shabby. That'll probably give us what we need. Let's deal with that shark first, though. If not the shark, definitely need to deal with these mantas. So we can hang around. That'll do it. Okie dokie. Let's still get rid of some of this fish meat. We're feeding it to you. Give it some health back. About to lose my. Some food. Double health as well. to be so close to the side area? Trying to do. Put that in there. Grab that. Grab that. Oh, this is why I have no space. That's all full up with stuff. Did I not bring drink arrows? I thought I did. Oh dear. That's fine. Don't need that fur. Where did you go, Mr. Basilosarus? Even closer to the lovely jellyfish. So, the basilosarus is a passive tame. And the best food for it is the extraordinary kibble. Okay, just there. Some around the jellyfish, hopefully. Here. We do that, thank you very much. Get away from the jellyfish. Get back to the shark who is running away. Shark. Exactly did you chase off in that direction then? Let's don't do it again. You are going in there because you can't be trusted. Wow, 12,000 health from the off. That is not that shabby. I normally take mine to... normally start thinking it's time when they're about 30,000 health. Might be worth taking it to 40. Dump a whole load into melee, a whole load into weight, and just go with your waist pretty high as well, as far as I'm concerned. So, one of the things with the basilosarus, it will automatically produce the same oil. So you've basically got an endless supply of oil now. But it has got a spoil timer. So, if you do get a basilosarus and you start using it often, you'll end up with a little bit of oil steadily coming in. But it doesn't have, it's only got the one attack in that respect, and it can only attack from the front. If you get something really close to your butt, you can't necessarily get it all the time. Let's just level you up. We can reverse engineer it when we need to. Biotoxin from the snowed area. Very helpful. Don't need you. Definitely do not need all this fish meat. I think what we should do is get to the surface and see actual tail. See exactly whereabouts we are. That's overridden. That's what the second attack does. I'll show you in the daytime at some point. You can breach the water. Somewhere about here will be a respawn check. Because we want to drop off. I'll drop off you, just in case bad things happen. Let's just take that off for a second. Don't want that. We will keep hold of that for a second. Apart from that. That can go. We're not going to need the hide down there, but that can go out. That's going to stay here, that can go. Don't think anything down there eats that. The black one single black dog can go. Oh, we got ourselves a track. Stego. That's a nice little catch. 125 male stego. That's nice because it's a very nice colour, and I'm pretty sure the one we got back at base is a girl. I could be wrong. I was going to leave you here. Okay. Where's the time? It's nearly morning. Apparently I've ended up using part of 2. Alpha. This is gonna... Wasn't as bad as I thought that was going to be. Campfire here. Would appear. That's like. Do you have a campfire on you still? You do not. Flint, stone, thatch wood. Thatch wood, stone. is absolutely no way I'm going to cook all this, but actually that fussed by not cooking it all. It would last longer if I left it on the basilosarus, but and then I'll leave it. Not that lot. Only really need it for taming fish eaters. There's some left in there. In a second I will do some more and come back up. Fast. One bit of rock I can't climb up. Okay. Hello. Finally got a better long neck. Just gonna add this into the Dododex. Which, if you haven't and aren't using the Dododex, I recommend it. Absolute life-saving app. 590.4. What that should do is calculate. Let's just do. So if I use this particular long neck, it'll take me 77 standard tranks to knock out a 150 giga. We also have biotoxin, which means we can make shocking trank darts. You're going to be up. Set if I take that. Oops. Where did you go? All that because I took an egg. Okay, looks like we need to go and grab the shark and find out where the basilosarus went. So I'll keep you on you then. If you're on a water mount, just make sure that you stop sprinting when you open the inventory, because they will continue to sprint even though you're not actually moving. Back out. Come back out the menu and you won't have any stamina left. Right, the reason we was coming back here was for tranquilizers. Arrows. Got distracted with a alpha lead cyclist. Trank arrows. Do you find a crazy high something we can knock out? Bassy, it's I'm nowhere near as concerned. Something else, not necessarily here, but there are other caves underwater other than the two artifact caves. Let's see if I can find at least one. Ammonite that's running around down there on the floor. try that again. They changed something. I think they've changed something. Not torpor damage. No. Just a lot of damage. Stop you there. Yeah, this is why I don't like going underwater very often. So the electric eels, yeah, they obviously have a shocking range. If you're not on a basilosarus, it will basically give you loads and loads of torpor, throw you off your mount, and make you have a bad day. I was talking about the ammonite that was down here. Down there. Highly recommend not biting or attacking them in any way, shape or form, unless you're purposely looking for animite bile. When they get attacked, they basically aggro every single creature in range on you. They're quite pretty though. Unfortunately you can't tame them either. Don't normally see them out and about, to be fair. They're normally in the caves. You'll be moving around and all of a sudden you'll just be like, ah, I'll just hit this. Sprinting still. The little red board around the outside's annoying. I'll feed you up a load of food until it goes away. Fish if there is any. Second. I don't know, one of the cave entrances was there, but take the basilosarus down too low, they take like pressure damage. That little scorpiony thing that I was trying to take out. That thing. Really good source of black bells. Before too long, we're going to want a lot of them. If not just for creating the tech replicator, but for the armor that comes from there as well. I'm going to have to find I think, to find one of these caves. Or I'll just look down and find one. Was that donkey? No. That's a 150 megalodon. I could really do with the baryonyx right now, because you can fire off the back of a baryonyx. You can't do it with any of the fish among the watermelons. Megalodon. Slight possibility of killing it. And I'm pretty sure... not that it would matter anyway, because I haven't got the ammo. Pretty sure you can't use the drink dart underwater, which is why they have a harpoon gun. Should, in theory, go a little bit further and we'll see. Perfect. Kibble Jamie, superior. Superior kibble. Okay, well, we'll go for an extraordinary one. Why not? Let's just put one over there for a second. Have we got any? No raw meat. So we've got some raw meat. So you don't lose any this. Basically what I'm going to do is see how much that one does. I doubt it will instant tame at 150, but it might do. If it does instant tame, that's means I don't waste any of the superior kibble. Sorry, extraordinary kibble. Being silly, it won't matter anyway. It'll have done most of the tame on its own. Whilst we're waiting for that, give you some more food. I'd really like to put you back in your cryopod with all your health ready for next time. But that ain't gonna happen. Almost certainly not gonna happen. That's going to be our limitations in a minute. How many tanks do I have with some oxygen in? Instant tame. Very nice. Of course, I already had a male. I'm going to go down and do this resource cave just because it's here and we found one. Just I want to take some of this. So these big bubbles that are coming up from the rock face gives you an indication of where the resource caves are. Let's get the life out of me. This is part of the reason why I've got such high oxygen. Bare damage getting in here. There's a couple of reasons why you come in here. Obviously the resources. Just literally have as many silica bells as you can possibly want laying around on the floor. In every single one of these caves there is a grabbing all those because I can. Oh, number 2. Most of the cows look fairly similar. Not really that much difference between them. But yeah. You know what I didn't do? Didn't get a battery ready for my controller to run out. I didn't show you where the entrance was, or where the thing was, but I'm very conscious that I'm now going to have no battery, so let's get you out of here. So at least on the surface. And I'm just going to very quickly transfer this battery over. So I'm going to head back over to grab the thylacodia. actually regain some health. Passive. Yeah, we'll take out that stego. So I'd like to... Oh, you've got your health back. Excellent. What have you been doing? How? Okay. Well, you got all your health back. That's good. In that case, we can transfer all that over to the Thylacoleo. In theory, you should be able to carry all of that plus me. I'm pretty sure we're not going to need to worry about knocking you out with that. We'll just load you up anyway. And time on the video. It's a short one for me, only 94 minutes. But I think what I'll do is I'll end it there for today. Just because that stego has decided it's going to be a great idea to get out. Just as I want to try and tame it. But yeah, I think I'll probably knock that out and tame that off camera. Yeah, they take a long time to tame, so there's no point really doing that on camera. It'll give me some time to get rid of the timer I've got on there as well. But apart from that, thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your days. If I've got another basilosarus between now and next week, we might be down in one of the caves, but if not, I've got some other things I need to do, so yeah. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you in the next video.